Good morning, future millionaires. My name is Mr. Crypto. Welcome to today's edition of CNN Network. Here at CNN Network, we'll be bringing you all the latest cryptocurrency news, unedited, unbiased, and unfiltered. So, people, if you like what you see, please smash that like button and subscribe. Turn on all your notifications for all latest news. So, with all that being said, let's get going. Okay. Hope you're feeling well out there, people. Hope this sideways action from Bitcoin hasn't got you down. Hope you're holding strong. This is something we're going to be coming on to in a minute, the 5 weirdest moments at the Bitcoin 2021 conference in Miami. But as always, we'll start off with the markets. So taking a quick look. Let's go to the top. Get rid of that. Market cap, 1.7 today. It's up 2.0 with a 24-hour volume of 120. Bitcoin dominance has dropped a little bit to 39%, and ETH dominance is at 18.8. As you can see, Bitcoin is still going sideways. We'll have a look at that on the technical analysis a bit later on. Ethereum doing a bit better. You can see it started to make a move. 16.1% up on the 7-day. $27,000. Not looking too bad considering the way things have been going. Dogecoin remarkably still number 6, still holding strong. Cardano is number 5. Very strong projects here. You can really see the strength of these projects. They haven't really moved in all of these dips. Also with XRP, it's still got legal action going and it's still holding number 7. This is one to watch. If this one actually if they bust their legal case, that's it. It's going to be flying. Watch out for this one. This one is going to fly if they do break the legal case. And Litecoin, very surprising. Number 14, it hasn't been able to get back into its top 10 position. It's been overtaken by Uniswap and Polkadot. So things are a bit up and down at the moment, but as you can see to the right, it's a mainly mixed day. You've got a lot of reds and a lot of greens. The market's just trying to sort itself out. But the 5 weirdest moments at the Bitcoin conference in Miami. Bitcoin 2021, a 2-day conference in Miami, devoted to all things Bitcoin, and only Bitcoin was the scene of some truly bizarre moments. It turned out that some of the 50,000 attendees who traveled from all over the world to discuss the first and largest cryptocurrency really feel strong about it and have no reservations about expressing themselves in the fullest terms possible. In the fight for decentralized finance, tears were shed, bones were bruised, and ego shattered. Here are the top 5 what the F moments, I won't say the rude word, ranked in no particular order of weirdness. So we're going to play this and enjoy.
With Giga Chad, Michael Saylor, come on! Woo! We're not selling! Fuck Elon! Fuck Elon! Dude. Alright.
So that was Max Kaiser with his F Elon beginning. Very amusing. Max Kaiser, host of the Kaiser Report podcast, began his session with a MicroStrategy CEO Michael Saylor by yelling, "We're not selling F Elon," several times, pumping his arms violently and stretching the seams of his luminous and white suit. To add insult to injury, Musk could cryptically shield the cryptocurrency called Cum Rocket just as Bitcoin started to crash. This doubled the price of the coin, which powers a cultish adult content network. Musk later on changed his profile picture to an anime woman with laser eyes. So Musk is still onto his rubbish. We'll get later on, and you're going to see he's going to get his comeuppance later on in this article. I'll give you a quick look at this. This was the BitConnect, where it's quite funny actually. This was the Ponzi scheme of BitConnect.
What's up,
Very amusing. Yeah, BitConnect, bit of a Ponzi scheme. If you want to know more about that, Google BitConnect. Let's go down to here. Floyd Mayweather.
You know, another cryptocurrency that's going to be just as large as Bitcoin someday. It's okay. That's you know, another cryptocurrency that's going to be.
This is Floyd Mayweather saying that the undefeated boxing champion showed up to Bitcoin 2021 rocking a t-shirt that bore a logo for Ethereum Max, which looks awfully like the logo for Ethereum. Ethereum Max, a new and relatively minor Ethereum-based token that traded at 16 million volume over the past day, is sponsoring Mayweather's Sunday fight with YouTuber turned boxer Logan Paul. So it's just a fork of Ethereum. It's nothing to do with Ethereum, but obviously Floyd Mayweather's involved. There's going to be a lot of money involved. By the time Mayweather took to the stage, he'd already swapped his Emax t-shirt for one promoting 50 carats, his jewelry business. So you know what Floyd Mayweather's about. He's all about the money. Things really grew sour between Mayweather and the crowd went rapidly once he let out during his speech the last thing Bitcoin maximalists wanted to hear at a conference dedicated to Bitcoin. I believe there's going to be another cryptocurrency that's going to be just as large as Bitcoin someday. That drew immediate boos from the audience. So obviously we all know where everyone stands on that. Here's one where the lady actually, oh no, not the lady, the guy came on stage and shilled Dogecoin.
Alright, I don't know what to, yeah. As well.
So as you can see, the conference was a bit crazy. This is the guy trying to get his claim for fame, his 5 minutes of fame. He actually said he was going to do it on his TikTok. Yeah, so that's that idiot's 5 minutes of fame. Here's another one where Jack Dorsey got ambushed by far-right activist, anti-big tech activist, that was a mouthful. Laura Loomer heckled Twitter CEO Jack Dorsey during his interview with Alex Gladstein, a Bitcoin advocate who heads strategy for Human Rights Foundation. So this is another incident that happened. Yeah, so that's that. Loomer confronted Dorsey for being a giant hypocrite about censorship and freedom of speech and interfering with people's rights, an apparent contradiction since Bitcoin is about freedom, as she later said in a YouTube video. Twitter banned Loomer in November 2018 after her tweet about Minnesota Representative Ilhan Omar went viral. In the tweet, Loomer claimed that Omar's faith Islam condones homophobia, the abuse of women. Later month, Loomer handcuffed herself to the doors of Twitter's New York office, yelling Twitter is upholding Sharia when they banned me for tweeting facts about Sharia law. So obviously this woman just likes to say her bit and get famous that way. Okay, so yeah, finally, Venezuelan dollars. If you know about Venezuelan dollars and hyperinflation, this is a perfect example of how a country's money printing ends up in the country's money being worth less than toilet paper. It'll probably cost you more to buy wood than to burn it as fuel. And this is a great example. They actually filled a dumpster full of Venezuelan dollars. If you can see here, Cake Wallet, an open source primarily for the privacy coin Monero, filled up a dumpster outside the main event with wads of Venezuelan ill-fated national currency, the Bolivar. $1 is worth about 309.5 billion Venezuelan dollars. So each banknote in the dumpster is worth far less than the paper on which it's printed. So that's crazy. That is what happens when the government print too much money and it becomes worthless. So that was a great example there of the future of the dollar if things actually continue. Alright, so just finishing off now, Bitcoin, just having a quick look on it. As you can see, we're still in this triangle, ascending triangle. We're trying to break out here. We've been trying to break out for several days now. we are still respecting this line here on a gradual incline. So we're not going down, but we're going up slowly. We are waiting to see how we're going to break out of here. If we're going to break out to the upside, or we could break up to down. So this is here is it's a critical point right now. If we do break up to the upside, then great, the bull run is back on. But if we do break to the downside, then unfortunately things are going to be not very good. We've got a target here of around, if we do break out down, we've got a target of around 32, so it's not that good. But on the upside, yeah, we've got around 40 around this level, perfectly on the Fibonacci level, the one Fibonacci level here. So really it's a waiting game right now. We'll have a look on the 4 hour. Again, on the 4 hour, we're waiting to break out of here. We did nearly break out of here before on the 3rd of June, but as you can see, manipulation here. When you see candles like this is definite manipulation. They are really trying to keep the price back into this triangle here. You can see it as soon as it tries to break up again, bang, back down into the triangle. So you have to wait and see what the whales are doing. Have a quick look on the daily. Let's zoom out. Alright, so on a daily, again, we are starting to see if we can break out this triangle again. We are still respecting this red horizontal line here, so that is still good. We do not want to fall below that line there, or we'll be in trouble. Let's have a look at the weekly. Zoom out. So yeah, on the weekly again, see, this is the channel that we were in when everything was going fine, and we've dropped out of that, and we're trying to get back in. It is going to take a while, as you can see, to get back into this channel up here. But you can see we are respecting this horizontal line here, and you can see 1 week thin, another week thin. Let's see if we can get a bit closer. You see 1 week, it's so thin, it's the buy-in. Look, you can see it's just about a thin bit of candle. So we need the buyers to step in right now. As you can see, the sellers aren't really pushing it much lower than that, but because the market is extremely fearful at the moment, you can see there's not a lot of buying pressure. As soon as the buying pressure does increase, we should see some bigger candles like these, and then we should start to make our recovery. We was anticipating a V-shaped recovery, so straight down and straight up, but it looks like it's going to be a U-shaped recovery, so we're going to go like this and crawl along and then go back up again. So just keep an eye on things, people. So if you've been found this informative, please, people, give this a like, smash the like button. We are trying to make sure the YouTube algorithm does recommend us to more and more people, so we can get more and more of the community involved. Turn on notifications, and just tune in next time. Thank you very much. See you later. Bye bye.